Hey everybody, so today we're going to be filming a quick eyeshadow tutorial. So just like any time you're doing something with your eyes, you're going to want to start out with an eyeshadow primer. And again, a little bit goes a really long way. So just a very small dot is all that you need. Okay, so now you're going to swipe this on your whole entire eyelid, going up to your eyebrow and out to where your eyeliner will be. Okay, once you do that, you're going to start with your eyeshadow. Now, I really love, especially when I'm starting out, I love using an eyeshadow palette because it gives you colors that look really good together, so you don't have to wonder, what goes well together, which ones to use. It's pretty self-explanatory. So, for example, I'm going to be using this eyeshadow palette today. So it has all these different colors that you can use. And I really like it because you can see that there's brighter colors, there's darker colors, shimmer colors. So it gives you a lot to work with to kind of change if it's a nighttime look, daytime look, however you want to do it. So the very first thing I'm going to start out with today is to use this bottom one, which is a matte color. And I'm going to swipe that on my whole entire eyelid. So whenever you're doing eyeshadow, the very first thing you're going to want to do is put on your base coat. And I always use a fluffy brush like this to do that. And again, I'm going to take that color and put it on my whole entire eyelid. Alright, so here we go. See if I can do this with one hand here. Alright. And I really love using matte colors when I'm doing the base coat because I feel like it's not too shimmery. It's okay for everyday wear, and I love the look of it. So you're just going to put this matte shade on your whole entire brush. And the most important thing when you're doing eyeshadow is just make sure you blend it so you don't see any harsh lines. It's very soft and transitions well. Alright, so once you have that color on, then you're going to do your next one. So the next one I like to do is on my eyelid. And when I use my eyelid, I usually go for the brightest, lightest color that I can do. So for today, I'm going to be using on my eyelid this one called Smitten. I really like it because it's super bright. It brings my eyes out and makes them look brighter and bigger. So I'm going to go ahead and use Smitten on my eyelid. And I like using this brush to kind of pat it down, and it works really well. Alright, so I'm going to pick up that eyeshadow and then put it on my lid and from the bottom of my lash line up to the crease. So, and instead of swiping, I'm just kind of patting so that it stays on really well. It goes on really pigmented when you pat instead of brush. So I'm just using this cream shadow brush and just patting it on my eyelid. Okay. Now because my eyes, as you heard yesterday, are kind of hooded, I want to make sure that I go up a little bit past this crease so that you can see that color, because usually when I open my eyes you can't see it that much, and so I just want to make sure that I get it a little bit higher than some people have to do it. Okay, so once I get that color on, now I'm going to do a crease color. And for a crease color, I kind of want to pick a darker one. So I'm going to go ahead and use this color right here. It's called Ecstatic. And so I'm going to choose that color and put it right on the crease mark of my eye. Alright, so I'm going to put that on with this brush right here. I like it because it's smaller and fits really well in that crease. Alright, so I'm going to start just from about halfway of my eyelid and go over to the corner, the outside corner, just putting it right there in the crease. And then I go kind of like what you do with your wings. So I go from the outside corner down with this dark color. Okay, now once you get this far, now it's time to finish it up, and it's really easy. All you're going to do is blend blend and blend some more. So with blending, I always use a fluffy brush because you don't want it to be harsh, you just want it to be very smooth. So I'm going to use this fluffy brush to blend. Okay, and for blending, you're just going to do very soft motions. You don't want to like wipe off everything you just did, but you don't want this harsh line that you see right here. So I'm just going to kind of push it very softly towards my eyelid. I don't want to go out so I make a huge mess. I just want to brush and kind of push to smooth out any harsh lines that I have. So push and kind of windshield wiper so that you can just get rid of any harsh transition lines, because that's going to make a major difference on how it looks, is if you can get rid of all those harsh lines. Okay, so that's looking really good. So now at this point, it's kind of up to you. If you want to like take a little bit more of that eyelid color and just add it to make it a little bit brighter again, you can do that. So you can just add it here. Because sometimes when you're blending, you can kind of wipe off the start and then you can just put it back on. And then if you want to, you can always put a bright color right here, and that will help it to brighten up your eyes as well. So that's just kind of your basic how to do eyeshadow, and you're going to use the same exact way no matter what kind of eye look you're going for. So like if you're going to do more of a nighttime smoky look, you're going to use the same colors, a light, medium, and dark. But for example, I put this on my eyelid, put this one in my crease, and then put this one just in the very corner and blend that all out, and it'll give you that really smoky eye look. But I'll show you another one later on this week on how to do a more smoky eye. But for an everyday look, this is perfect. If you wanted to just do the two colors, one on your base coat and then one on your eyelid and blend that out, you can do it that way. If you just want your base coat and blend that out for an everyday look, you can do that too. So eyeshadow is so much fun to play with, but I would say to start out, palettes are just amazing, because it makes it really easy to choose what colors go well together and give you a really complimentary look for your eyes. So if you have any questions, just let me know and I will be more than happy to help you find a palette to see what colors go well with your eye color or anything else. So just let me know if you have any questions. Alright, bye!